Hello and welcome back to another episode of F1 Manager 24, where we take the youngest staff possible when we create the team and pretty much just run them through their entire career. See how high of an overall we can get them up to. And then when someone retires, we go for whoever the youngest guy is at that time. Alright, so let's get back into it with our revolutionary F1 team. Alright, so I think we just ended the race and got off, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we did. Alright, we're gonna go custom training, and then what we're gonna do is estimated pit stop 2.7. Holy. So we are gonna focus our efforts on faster pit stops. Damn, okay. Which one needs it the most? New tires on. So let's just prop that right there. Man, it is nasty outside. You guys might even be able to hear the thunder. That's gonna be too much, isn't it? Oh, that's perfect. Love it. Alright. Well, let's move on to the final week, which is just gym training every day the last week. Boom. Alright. That crew's done. We don't have any drivers or scouts. ATR starts today, but I don't think I have. Doesn't matter because only those two are going to be. So let's just get the side pods made. With 30 because we're going to drop some weight. Just make it as light as we can. Well, let's just run it at 31 days. I don't have much of an option, so. Alright, so I'm not gonna adjust those two guys. We can't mess with his contract for a while anyways, so just carry on. Keep on trucking. So, a little exciting for me. A little later on today, around my 11 o'clock, I will have a quote-unquote tryout. I don't know. To see if I can be part of a karting team. They're gonna run me around the track, one of their carts, so that way it's competitive time versus what I'm going off of, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting. Kind of really, really excited for it. Hopefully I don't suck too bad. I'll keep you guys posted with that. I'm sure I'll be on later tonight anyways, to let you guys know how I did.
We're here in Jeddah, where the tension is boiling as we head into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We're on the shores of the Red Sea in the shade of Jeddah's skyscrapers. This might be a dream setting, but as we know, in Formula One, not all dreams come true. In the last round, Max Verstappen flew to victory, the Dutchman proving that he can be absolutely unstoppable when he's in such fine form. Let's see what the weekend has in store.
Alright. So, now that we watched that, let's get into the practice. Alright. Alrighty, so let's see where we will fall. Cold. Deal with it. Trying to save on component wear. Deal with it. Wow. It's freaking nasty outside right now. Holy crap. If you guys cannot hear that, that's surprising. Like, that is nasty out there right now. Right, so we're about to have our guys come in real quick. Soon. Maybe. Sure, let's roll with that. See where that gets us. A little bit different, but not too far off. Oh, well, I guess I should take this time to mention that I am trying to get 5 followers, subscribers, by the end of May. So, if you've watched the video so far or are a return watcher, please drop a follow, drop a subscribe, hit that button. Every one follow goes so very long way at this moment. Alright, looks like Pepe Marti. It's good to come on in, see where he's at. Ooh. So, let's do that. I'm gonna actually make Antonelli a little bit lighter too. Oh my lord. Big flash of lightning right there. Alright, so let's just get FP2 started. Not really going to take the time to adjust anything because I don't really have anything to adjust. Not really going to pay too much attention to it, pay too much mind. Alright, he's up to good. That's an improvement. Okay, so we're actually not that far off. Not as far off as I thought we were going to be. Pump that out by 1 there. that back in. And we'll just try and let's run that, see where that gets us. It's got to be pretty close. I can't imagine it's too far. Not what I wanted, but alrighty. Alright, so let's bump that out one. Yeah, sure. I'm not really sure exactly how. I'm supposed to look at the end of this one anyway, so let's just run it. Alright, boys. Dude, it's freaking nasty. Oh. And then in the race, have it tick down purple. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I've been doing pretty well. How about yourself? There you go. That's awesome. Good for you. I'm super excited for you. That's amazing. And I just woke up as well, yeah. Wait a minute, aren't you in the UK? You just woke up. You guys are like 5 hours ahead of me, so it's like, yep. Holy. Just waking up at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. I wish. It's alright. Who needs sleep anyways? My sleep schedule is just as bad, just in the opposite direction. But, yeah, 11 a.m. Yeah, so it's basically 6 a.m. here. But, no, so I have a tryout today for an actual karting team around my local area. Yeah. I'm super excited for it. The only reason I even got it is because a buddy of mine that I know used to do it, well, for his kids, and he knows people that actually still do it. So he, like, put in a good word for me, and yeah, now I am having a tryout today, I guess, which is super exciting. I mean, that is if the rain lets up. It's been pouring here for, like, the last hour. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at a little bit too, and I don't have really too much experience doing any real karting. We used to have this place by me in like our local outlet mall. It's called RPM Raceway. It was pretty much just indoor karting. They down-tuned them, all electric karts. It was fun, but you know, it was what it was. And then there was this other place like an hour and a half away. Me and my buddies used to go race karts. It's essentially the same thing as that RPM. It's just called pole position. And same thing, just a little karting thing. They got indoor leagues and such, but they weren't really great. So, where was the race that you won yesterday? Was it one of your better tracks, or was it like a sketchy track? Oh, yeah, no. Okay, 35 seconds. Abu Dhabi, nice. Okay, yeah, the tracks that I'll be racing on if I make the team, they're a little bit longer than that. They're going to be about a minute, minute and a half lap. They were telling me that's about average. And there's only going to be like 8 people that are even associated with this team. So, I mean, I have a decent chance, I guess. Almost identical to Max versus Lewis. Damn. Do you have it on your stream? Max versus Lewis. Holy crap, what, like in 21? Holy. This is like a rough battle. Alright, well, when you post it up there, just shoot me a message or something. I'll go check it out. Or if you can, send me a clip on YouTube, or if we can send clips on this, I guess. I don't know if you have a clip of it. But when you post it, let me know. I'll go check it out. You got any races today? He dove on me from a space that... Alright, so I'm assuming he took over the Max role in the battle. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm assuming it was probably the last couple of laps too. He's probably getting a little desperate, trying to get some overtakes in. Wasn't moving over to defend, yeah. But had the hesitation to send it. The Abu Dhabi, Wow, pretty much exactly the Max Lewis battle at 21. Ouch. What a dickhead. People are just getting desperate nowadays. You can't find actual clean racers. It's kind of upsetting. I'm surprised you're having that kind of trouble being, you know, in one of the better leagues in the world. Oh my god. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. That's absolutely terrible. What you should have done is you should have tried to pull a switchback on him, but like bro's 100% not getting No. No, not even close. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm assuming you pit maneuvered him or something. Let him know what the hell's up. Alrighty. Perfect. Shot off and won. Hell yeah. On the last, oh my god. That sounds like a crazy ass race. I might actually have to like go and watch that. You really gotta let me know when you get that up. I really gotta go see that. It sounds more exciting than some races in the real F1. Also last to first. Damn. Damn. You might have some... Oh, you got a drive-through? How long was the race? Was it a 25%? Or was it the full? Laps, 2 safeties. Damn, 2 safety cars. No wonder you caught up from a drive-through. This 25, yeah. 25 in a mental breakdown. Jesus. Oof. Alright, so Antonelli's setup satisfaction went down a little bit. Let me get this adjusted. Okay, so definition of Max Verstappen. Literally the straight up definition. That's honestly fucking amazing. I had the Apex. Dude. No, you didn't. If you had the Apex, you wouldn't have... You know, they need to change the ruling on all that nonsense. I'm glad it didn't give you a penalty or a warning for cutting the corner at the end of the chicane there. Because if they would have given you the penalty after that guy started driving, that would have been absolutely fucking bullshit. I probably would have, I don't know, written a strongly worded email to the FIA telling them that they suck. I do watch the RPM. He's freaking hilarious, man. He's funny. Pretty much what I hear every time. I hear the RPM quotes all the freaking time, especially when he talks about Stroll. Like, when I talk about Stroll, he's not Stroll, he's Spastic. Or the window licker. RPM's pretty funny. I don't know if I... Exhibit A, B. Oh my god. Did you watch, I know it's kind of an older video that he posted a while ago, but did you watch his award ceremony from the 2024 season? Oh my god, dude, it had me rolling on the floor. It had me literally rolling on the floor. Yeah. Yeah, I was training this kid at work, this new kid that we got hired, and we're sitting in the truck, and I'm just kind of watching this while he's messing around with it, and I'm just dying laughing. This kid doesn't watch F1, so he doesn't really understand why everything's so funny, and he's looking at me like I got 10 frickin' heads, man.
Copy.
I don't think RPM's posted too much on this season, has he? The 2025 season? Yeah. Yeah, he posted the one, I think the last one that I seen that he posted was the one that he was like, oh, I gotta be careful because I'm got people asking for tax evasion and stuff like that. He was always showing the pictures and clips of like that house in the woods or the trailer in the woods or whatever. Yep, I seen that one. That one's hilarious where he talks about the F1 Academy series. Oh my god. Oh my god. He goes over the commercial. He's like, all right, well, let's see what you got. You think after they make a commercial like this that they'd have something to show. Wrong. That shit had me rolling. Oh my god, yeah, that was pretty funny too. He's like, we got this exclusive interview with Lance Stroll. Oh my god, the clips that he found were just comedic gold too. Just absolute comedic gold. Dude's definitely probably one of my favorite YouTubers out there. Could feed a family with offensive. He could feed more than a family. He could feed a family of 5 and all their cousins. He could feed a village. Pretty much. But yeah, essentially, you could feed fucking... So, you know the story of Jesus on the Mount with the bread? That's RPM with offensive jokes. Let's try adjusting my strategy a little bit. Alright, so those we can... Oop. Yeah, so let's go with 47. I think I'm going to go with 16 and 35 for the laps. Dude. Alright, so let's check him out. Let's see what we got for him. On the F124 later. Yeah, I'll probably hop on in a little bit here. I just wanted to get a couple weekends done in my progression that I just started yesterday. I just made a YouTube account, so I'm trying to make a series for YouTube. So give me probably about, actually probably right at the end of this weekend, so after this race, probably about 20 minutes, if that, depending on how long the race takes. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'm always down to do a two-player. I have one started with a buddy of mine that I've known for a while. That's just being posted. But yeah, I'm down to try it. Let's do it. All right, so I think we're ready for the race. Actually, let's underfuel by a little bit. Actually, let's go. Yeah, let's go 2 laps. Why not?
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race.
Yeah, it will be a little interesting, but you know, it'll be better for it'll be good for me because then it'll make me push harder, learn a little bit more, improve my racecraft, try and keep up.
They'll be aiming for a podium, but could they even sneak the win?
Right, let's get to it.
All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna hurry up and get through this weekend then. Finish up this race.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Copy.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, damn it. I wasn't really paying attention, I guess. Ran purple fuel. I will. I just want to push a little bit here for the first few laps.
And it looks as though there's been an incident for Lance Stroll.
Alright, I'm going to regen a little bit of fuel here. As soon as I get back down under minus 4 kilograms, I'm going to even himself out a little bit. There you go, Antonelli. Alright, let's even it out a little bit while I'm in the pit window. Purple fuel.
Oh dear,
Really?
oh dear, that's not a good
I didn't know
start.
the exact. A tenth and a half. Okay. I'm assuming you're very well versed in this game. Yeah. I've been playing this. How long have you been playing this series for? I've been playing this series since pretty much they started it. Oh. Playing it for a month, damn. Yeah, you are a quick learner. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while. I pretty much found a strategy and kind of just pretty much stuck to it. I haven't really varied from it too much. It changes from like year to year with the new games and figure out how the new AI works and everything, but generally by few laps into it, I get a general feel of it, of where I can trick the AI, where I can. Yeah. Oh, safety car.
Now it looks like, yes it is, Alex Albon's involved in that.
Oh, it's a red flag. What am I gonna go out on? Can I make it on a hard? Cadillac with Lewis and Bottas.
Copy.
That's actually a really good driver lineup. That's actually a really good driver lineup. Yeah, I've played this game probably. I've had 6 or 7 playthroughs on this game now where I've taken a team from worst to best. I've also done a playthrough where I started off as Sauber, took them to the #1 team overall in the constructors, and then whichever teams was in last on the year that I was in first, I switched to until I did all teams. That took a while. That took a long while. It probably took about 400 hours of gameplay. maybe a little less, but yeah, my best driver lineup was probably that I've had was Verstappen right before he started depleting. I think he was at a 94, 95 overall. And I did worst to best. Yeah, it's always fun to challenge like that. And then I also had Piastri. So driver one was Verstappen, and then Piastri, and then I had Bono till he retired. I had GP till he retired. Wheatley till he retired. Pretty much all of the best that you could get in the game till they retired. I had 5-star everything. But, you know, you get everything to the best. You win everything for 2 seasons, and you're like, all right, cool, I need a new challenge now. What was I doing? Oh yeah, it's a red flag. And bring back. Yeah. It upsets me to see one of the greats where he is now. I wish he was a little better. So we got 14-13. Now let's try a different strategy. $14.07. I think we're gonna go with that one. So soft and soft. But I don't know. I try and look for the young guys and try and bring the young guys in and see how high of an overall I can bring somebody to. Heck yeah. Well, we're going to split it. We're going to give Antonelli a risky strategy.
And while all that was happening, the crew in the garage could do nothing but watch on.
And then we're going to leave Marti on. Actually, we might swap that around because Antonelli is one place behind. I thought Antonelli was one place ahead. I mean, not that it matters. They're starting next to each other. Actually, you know what? I am going to do this. I'm going to swap Antonelli onto the hards and swap Pepe onto the softs. And see what happens.
A sense of deja vu here as the drivers once again face the countdown. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Ooh, okay, let's push a little bit.
Copy.
For the first lap anyways. Wow, we got at least until the tires start to overheat. Ooh, gotta watch my ERS. Yeah, I'll probably fucking stop in and watch when I'm done with this race here. I mean, we're almost halfway through it already. Alright, Ed Newstant. I can't remember what lap it was. Next lap.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Nope, there's a crash. Who was it? I'm not even gonna fault Danny Rick for that. It was a good clean overtake,
Now, there's been
and
an issue in the pits.
it wasn't Joe. It was Alonso. I'm surprised. Yeah, Antonelli's just dropping back. Oh my god, dude, you are telling me. I am super, super excited for it. I hated him from the start. Like, ever since I originally started watching F1, he just rubbed me the wrong way. I am so happy that he might be getting fired. It makes me so fucking happy. I know, I love the Red Bull downfall. I hope they keep falling. I hope they go all the way down to the grid, down to where, like, Haas and Sauber are right now. It would make me so happy. Especially after the way they've treated their drivers in the past couple of years. I would want nothing more. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. Williams, #1 team. I would love nothing more than to see them go 4-time driver constructor champion.
The drivers make their way back to the pit lane.
Especially if they take Sainz and make him and get him as a world champion. Oh my lord, I would be happier than pig and shit. Alright, look at that. We are up on the boards for the fastest pit stops. And we got a decent chunk of change. Hey, I don't know if you can help me out with this, but how do I get my chat onto the feed? So that way when people who are watching the video don't just listen to me what sounds like talk to myself. Alright, well, can't really do anything. So, we are just gonna save here. P11, P12 incoming! Oh my god. Dude, I really don't have a lot of faith in the Ferrari team as of right now. I really don't. Like, they should have kept their car exactly how it was last year. They should have built off of last year's car instead of changing most of everything. Last year's car was a competitive car in every sense. Like, they weren't... They won a few races last year, I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah. They won like 3 or 4 of them, I'm pretty sure. Because Leclerc got 1 or 2, and I know for a fact Sainz got 2. .032 quicker. Yeah, I don't even think that much, honestly. No offense to, I know you love Ferrari, and no offense to other Ferrari fans, but I just do not. Ferrari is a freaking clown show. Ferrari is an absolute clown show. They are a mess. and it does not come from the driver pairing or their team principal, Vasseur. It comes from above. It comes from the old way of thinking. They need to update the way of thinking inside the corporate aspect of the team. Honestly, I really wouldn't doubt that, to be honest. I smacked it with a rubber mallet, like in the Ford vs. Ferrari movie. Smacked it with a rubber mallet, fixed it, send it on the road. That car's gonna win us races. Yeah. In reality, the car is a boat. Like, you ever watch SpongeBob? You know the boats that they drive? That's a Ferrari car right now. So let me ask you this. Who do you think's going to win today? Do you think it's going to be a McLaren 1-2 with Oscar winning? Or do you think we're going to get a surprise winner from someone like Antonelli or Russell? Or even Verstappen, I'll say. The boats are the Red Bulls and SpongeBob Snail is the Ferrari. Yeah. I mean, Gary, yeah. 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 I need Lewis to win before. You're going to be waiting a while, bud. I don't think Lewis is... I like Lewis. Honestly, he is probably the best driver of all time. However, I think he may have fallen off a little bit. I think the battle with Verstappen in 21 kind of broke him a little bit. I don't think he will really ever drive or be the same. He's not as aggressive as he was just as a person in general when he won those titles, when he was battling with Verstappen. You look at him, he was super excited to show up. He wasn't really... I mean, he was humble, but he wasn't really... Humility wasn't his thing. Now you look at him when he shows up to track, and he's just like... He's just happy to be there now. He's not really... He's just like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm just kind of going in and racing out. I shall never stop believing in him. And that is a true Lewis fan. Me personally, I hope Lando pulls his head out of his ass and shows McLaren and the world that he is the number one driver for that team. Alright, let's just go upgrade this because it gets cheaper and cheaper every time. The Lando. Why not? I mean, I live in the States, so it's a little bit different. We don't really have fangirls for anybody, anywhere. But, I mean, I can't imagine it'd be too bad. I just think they're better than I... Okay. That I can relate to. So I don't know if you've paid attention to American football, but back in the day, there was this quarterback, and he was like, he is the best quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. And yeah, his fans were the exact same. His fangirls were the exact same. Oh, we got a design complete. Jesus. The actual, that's... Okay, that's a bit excessive. That's really excessive. That's a bit... Damn. I've never received a death threat for a famous guy that I've liked. Jesus. I didn't know that that was that big of a beef. Hmm. I must have missed that one or skipped over it or something. Yeah, I'll go 30 for this one too. Might be in Lando's situation. That would probably make sense. I'll have to check that one out a little bit later. I'll have to see what he's got to say about it. In Austria 24. Oh, that's probably why I don't remember. That was so long ago, bro. I barely remember what I had for dinner last night. Try and hurry this one up so I can. Alright, I'm gonna make some food. I'll be back in 10. Alright, sounds good. Hey, what time are you starting your stream? I'll say give it 20 mins. Alright, sounds good. I'm probably just gonna get myself up to this weekend, go grab myself a coffee and some snacks, and I'll probably wait for you to start. Oh man, already? Dude, we just freaking started. What the hell? Yes. Alright, well. Don't really think we have too much more that we want to do. I don't really want to spend 2.8 mil when I only have 2.9. So, let's set some race targets. Alright guys, just come in not last.
It's wonderful to be back down under for the Australian Grand Prix. We're a stone's throw from the beach here at the Albert Park.
Alright, we'll save here, and I guess that's what we're gonna call it. Saving. And as always, thank you guys for tuning in, if you're still watching. And yeah, if you're watching this as a video later on, feel free to drop a follow. Going for 5 followers and subscribers by the end of May. Thanks for watching.